Wow, this was not at all what I expected to see this morning on my homepage.
I wanted to talk seriously and honestly for a moment. I think it's time to end the subscribe to PewDiePie movement.
Hello everyone, how you guys doing today? I'm Paul Groseclose, and on this channel I make videos about social media and the influencers on those platforms. So if you guys are new here and also do this sort of content, make sure to smash subscribe. Depending on when you are watching this video, this past weekend, PewDiePie released an announcement asking to end the subscribe to PewDiePie meme. And in this video, I'm going to be breaking down the dumpster fire that has become a PewDiePie versus T-Series and what this means for our future. We screwed up big time. Let's get into it.
Hello, I wanted to talk seriously and honestly for a moment. I think it's time to end the subscribe to PewDiePie movement or meme. It's something that started off as a way to keep me as the #1 most subscribed channel on YouTube. Has been incredibly humbling to me. It's really meant a lot.
Alright, so for the two of you guys who have been living under the rock for the past year, Pewdiepie and T-Series have been in a race to the #1 spot, the #1 most subscribed to channel on YouTube, the end game being first to 100 million. The 100 mil milestone is huge and has yet to be achieved outside of YouTube Music, and the 9-year-old army, PewDiePie's fans, really wanted to see him get there first, especially before T-Series. Very few people took this war that seriously, and even the ones who did realize that this was just an internet battle and didn't really matter in the long run. Though when you are interacting with 90 million plus individuals, you're bound to attract some bad apples.
And it started off with someone spray painting sub to PewDiePie on a World War II memorial. So disappointing to have my name and community dragged into that. But then something happened that I don't think anyone would have predicted. The Christchurch shooter said subscribe to PewDiePie. To put it plainly, I didn't want hate to win, but it's clear to me now the subscribe to PewDiePie movement should have ended then.
The events that took place in Vane and PewDiePie versus T-Series, but especially the mass shooting in New Zealand, was horrible and was wrong on so many levels. Shootings are always a devastating act of terrorism, and I am still shocked about what happened in Vane and PewDiePie versus T-Series. It's really stupid, and my deepest condolences. At the time, PewDiePie tweeted his condolences, and though it did slow the subscribe to PewDiePie trend down, it still continued. It didn't really suffer that much, and we all continued the fight, per se. I can only speak for myself and my community, but a lot of us really just didn't want one horrifying, to be frank, act to overshadow what we all stood for, which is keeping an individual #1 on YouTube. It's not about T-Series.
I made 2 diss tracks that were made in fun, ironic jest. They were not meant to be taken seriously, and now High Court in India demands that they're gonna be blocked. This was all made to be fun, but it's clearly not fun anymore.
Though I still believe that there's nothing wrong with the songs and think that it was bad taste of India to block the music videos, it reminds me of the saying, if all parties aren't laughing, it's not funny. Which sucks. But yeah, I just thought I'd add that.
On a similar note, some people in some media has made this sub to PewDiePie thing about race or about politics or nationality. This negative rhetoric is something I don't agree with at all, and I want that to stop. And to make it perfectly clear, no, I'm not racist.
For me, at least, PewDiePie versus T-Series has always been an individual versus a corporation. Nothing more, nothing less. If the roles were kind of switched up here and it was PewDiePie versus a new up-and-comer Indian content creator, I don't think this trend would be anywhere near where it is today. Honestly, I think that people will be in support of the new guy, the new Indian content creator. I think that's what people are seeing in PewDiePie. They're seeing PewDiePie as the underdog against T-Series, which he kind of is. People are taking this as like a racist thing. It's not.
Finally, I don't want hitting 100 million subscribers to be about beating another channel. What we've accomplished is so much more than that. And I just want to say I feel incredibly lucky to have such an amazing group of people supporting me. Unironically, I'm so proud of this community. And this movement started out of love and support, so let's end it with that.
As much as it sucks to say, the meme is over. It's dead, and we have to respect the decision. I've gotten a ton of hate from this PewDiePie versus T-Series thing from India, and I really feel like it's become an us versus them situation. So I get it. Like I understand where PewDiePie is coming from. It's really unfortunate to see this meme go because for the most part, it was very it was harmless, and people were just wanting to be part of something and doing their part. Like, it was something fun, and on top of that, it helped grow a ton of YouTube channels, including my own. And that being said, it's been a fun ride. Much love to India, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.